VR Troopers for the Sega Game Gear is one of the most underrated Game Gear titles of all time. This game makes me feel extremely nostalgic. It just reminds me of playing with my VR Trooper toys back in the 90s. I had a cousin who used to hang out with all the time back in the day, and when we were hanging out, we had all our big bad Beetleborgs toys with our VR Trooper toys, with our Power Rangers toys, and we'd play with all of them together, like they were all part of the same series. Really, really nostalgic, extreme fun, like that magical feeling the 90s gave everyone. This game is incredibly fun. The graphics are surprisingly super detailed for a Game Gear title. And there also was a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fighting game on the Sega Genesis, which was pretty cool. But I actually think the VR Trooper fighting game for the Game Gear is better. The graphics are better looking than a Genesis title. Or at least that Power Rangers one, which is odd. The sound effects are also quite good as well. I just picked this game up because of the nostalgia. It brought me way, 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 way back in time, hanging out, playing with the VR Troopers, watching all those shows, the Beetleborgs. So this game really is a relic of the past because VR Troopers was like, they weren't even as popular as the Beetleborgs. They were like in third place of popularity. So unless you grew up in that era, like the 90s and shit, you have no fucking idea what the hell VR Troopers even was. So this game is extremely cool. It also has good colors in it, and it just brings you back in time. I give VR Troopers for the Sega Game Gear a 9 out of 10. VR Troopers is classic, and it's one of the best things that ever came out of the 90s, along with the Sega Game Gear itself, because the Game Gear was better than the Game Boy. Fucking admit it. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Please hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. And have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all again next time.